Hello and Happy New Year to the first edition of 2011 with the Bana Cricket Show. You've got myself, Adam Kane, and the returning Adam Middleton.
Happy New Year to you, mate, and
yes.
to all our viewers out there. I'm not too sure how many there are, but Happy New Year's. And yeah, I've been given the green light from the one that matters at home,
yes.
right? And at this stage, I'm sailing up for the next 3 games. I think there's a couple of 1 days and a 2 day.
That's right, yes.
I think we've got West Bentley, LePage and Omega, so looking forward to it. Actually quite nervous, but you know, it's going to be good fun. I've missed cricket, but I've also missed the guys and, you know, just the banter and you hanging shit on everyone, and which is quite common. But I'm looking at winning. I'm looking at winning some games. And,
yeah,
you know, hopefully we can pick up 2 or 3 of the next 3 and get the season back on track. Because I think we're in a position where we've got 2. You pick up 3. You know, all of a sudden you're 5 and 5, and
yeah. Look, I think we always had a tough run before Christmas, and if we were able to get some wins, admittly it's still below par, what we were hoping for, particularly with the last game before Christmas against Hampton Central. But yeah, look, 2 and 4 obviously isn't ideal.
With 7 would get you in.
Oh, 7 will get you in. I mean, like.
It's quite tight, isn't it? So.
It is tight. I'd be surprised because there's so many poor performing sides. You know, there's probably 3, maybe 4 teams that are on 1 or 0 wins. So as a result, that means that there's a lot more higher results in the top 4, which means that I reckon 7 would probably struggle to get you in the 4. But you know, we'll see what happens. You know,
but looking forward to it. And, it should be good.
Yeah, exactly. So just recapping on the game before Christmas, round 6 against Hampton Central. Disappointing result for A&A's ones. It was a game that we were on top of in several stages during the game. Eventually getting Hampton Central all out for 219. Yeah, look, Andy Lee was the chief bowler there. He bowled fantastically. I think 20 overs, 3 for 43. Brad Dolman bowled, I think, 25 of his 27 overs in a row, taking 3 for 81. And Mohammed Razmi Jinan, or Razzie, as we affectionately call him, 3 for 41 off, I think, 15 or 16 overs as well. So, yeah, 219 was probably a par score. Probably, you know.
Did they get away from you at the end a little?
Yeah, look, they did a bit. I think there was a period when I think we dropped about 5 or 6 catches in a row. Yeah, look, it was unfortunate. Just there was a certain period when I think Steve May came into bat. He was dropped early when Brad Dolman couldn't see the ball at the crucial moment because of the sun, and Maisie went on to make a few runs after that, and then lo and behold, same kind of situation where he hit it to Brad in the same spot. And Brad just stuck his hand out and it happened to stick, so that's nice, but it would have been nice if he'd done it 30 runs later. Irrespective, you know, we had a great start. We were none for 73 after about 20 overs, with James White really batting really well. He made 57, and then he was backed up by Brad Lovell, who made 16, you know, being the anchor for him. And then after being done for 70 odd, we dug ourselves into a bit of a hole, particularly during the overs between before and after tea. I think there was a period when we scored about 30 runs on 20 overs, or probably even worse. But yeah, we allowed Hampton Central to creep back into the game, and then we got back on top when Razmi scored, I think, 55 off about. I think we were scoring about 8 or 9 runs an over in those last 10 overs, to the point where we needed 17 runs off the last 15 balls. And Razzie went for 1 more hit and skied it and got caught by the keeper. People questioned the shot, but I mean, it's the way Razzie bats. I mean, and in the end, I mean, had he connected, it would have been 11 off 14, and it would have been shut up shot, just back to singles.
He's not there to win your games in cricket with the bat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know,
the game should have been,
yeah, that's right.
Won by the top order.
That's right. I mean, Razzie comes in at 8 or 9.
I guess from looking at the outside looking in, you know, you lose 10 for 130. Obviously,
ultimately, that's right. Yeah.
Not a good position. But look, James gets another 50. Obviously, his confidence is high. But dropping a game like that, it means that you know, a game against Mackie, but you probably hadn't penciled in at the start of the year. You picked that up, you sort of thrown that away.
Yes, that's right.
And you could have finished that 3 and, was it 3-3?
That's right.
But anyway, that's
cricket, and yeah, again, there are some positives.
How did you see Hampton? Are they a tough team? Are they similar to what they were a few years ago, or have they improved? Have they got new players? Or?
Yeah, look, they've got a couple of younger guys who are starting to shine. There's a bowler in particular, Hunt, who took 4 wickets, and you know, it wasn't threatening in any way, but disciplined, similar to I guess what you see with the younger guys at Kingston Heath. And he took 4 wickets. There's another couple of younger guys who are continuing, I guess, of the same ilk. But again, I guess the core of the lineup there is you know, your Golds, Mays, the bowlers.
Is Steve May still bowling what he was a few years ago? Was he?
No, Steve May
still bowling well.
Yeah, look, he is, and you know, it was his bowling that got them back in the game. Where I think he bowled 30 overs, and as I mentioned, there was a period there when they were getting probably maybe 1.5 runs an over. It was really suffocating bowling, and it wasn't you know, it wasn't as if like he was bowling wide, because you know the new rules with the line marking. So
was that King George, wasn't it?
Yeah, was
he doing much of the pitch because it's a new pitch? Was he doing, because he relied generally on just that late movement off the seam and that sort of thing?
Yeah, look, quite possibly. He must be doing it. Look, he was doing absolutely. You know, suffocating Stewie Campbell from and Joel David from making quick runs, which is what they like to do. So hats off to the Hampton Superboys. But moving on to the other games, and unfortunately A&A in the twos are really struggling. They're 0 and 6. They played against Washington Park, hoping that 222 was enough to chase, but unfortunately all out for 89, and that was, you know, respectable, if you can call it that, thanks to 28 not out from James Coyne batting at the bottom end there. Tim Gaddison's bowling 4 for 36, Darcy McCaffrey 3 for 48, and Ben Biggs 2 for 23. You know, good effort to get the undefeated Washington Park. I think they were undefeated, or they'd only lost 1 game. But yeah, it's 222 at Caulfield Park, I think it is. Good result, but unfortunately the batting has really dropped off there. So,
but there's still guys like Gilly, Bart. What's the top 5 in the twos?
Oh yeah, look, Gilly, Bart, Luke Morrison. So you've got some good names.
Cedric playing twos yet, or is he just in the threes?
No, he's still in the 3, Cedric, but you would imagine that maybe some steel or some sort which Cedric offers might be worthwhile there. Another batting collapse in the thirds when chasing Brighton Union's 9 for 142, Bob Diamond 4 for 24, Jason Sherlock 2 for 41, and our guys just were routed, all out for 51. So wasn't much celebrating around Christmas time. Fourths, they also lost. They were chasing Brighton Union's 259, Paul Knight 3 for 52, and Deneth the Brew 3 for 70. That's Razzie's chauffeur. He drives Razzie around. And Bentley A&A in reply 9 for 174, with Adam El-Khoury top scoring 57. And Desi 30, and Alex Pelly making some runs at 27, but not enough for the fourths. And now they slip out of the 4. I think they're out by a point, so that's unfortunate for them. And the fifths, unfortunately, another loss. So not a good round. Kingston Heath made 216. Alex Cross taking 4 for 47, and the